Mr. Augustus Kent. And this is actually it's a fair question. When do you think that I will be able to buy a cup of coffee with my ERG? What do you think, Joe?
See, when will I be able to buy coffee with my ERG? So you're talking commercial payment. Yeah. There's a couple of different ways that generally works in our space. One of which is you have a exchange or a couple of exchanges create a partnership and act as liquidity providers to where they handle the back end and the payment itself. We also, from time to time, see projects that try to launch a token, and then on the back end you swap ERG for some random token, and then that random token for fiat, and then they handle the card processing. I generally favor the first, where it's the exchange partnership, because there's just unneeded friction, right? And you got to ask, if I can do that with an exchange, why do I really need a token for that? But on the backside, that's generally how that works. I would say probably the exchange right now that participates in some of those partnerships the most that we're at least are a part of would be KuCoin. I know Huobi might do something with their stablecoin, but that's really premature. I think that type of, let's say, payment potential is certainly something that I would love to see. It's delivered to, let's say, the ecosystem, but the question becomes the back end and kind of the partnership potentials. I have looked at some card payment options where you have a random token, and the slippage and friction really doesn't make sense to me. I don't think it's necessarily the best way forward for that long term, because then you're just in a way tying yourself to some project that, I don't know, I don't really understand why there needs to be a token there.
Right. Well, I guess, I guess it's sort of kind of a cat and the mouse type of answer to the question from my end, but you're going to be able to buy a cup of coffee with ERG when ERG is available through more payment gateways, commercial payment gateways, which means building more tooling for instant payments with ERG. Which means networking with ready payment providers that use crypto for payments. And well, look, there is a way to utilize Ergo for payments now. Is just a matter of infrastructure. Just a matter of you and the seller of the coffee having the infrastructure that we already, the tooling that we already have, the utilizing that tooling, right? The thing about it is that the tooling that we have right now is kind of, for lack of a better word, homogeneous, right? So it's okay. So if you want to pay with ERG, you need to be into ERG, and you need to be using tooling that will help you accept payments in ERG, and then you have to swap it, and then all this stuff, right? But really, the ease, that easy payment, where you tap your phone, right? You go to the cash out to checkout register, and you just to the register, the cash register, the payment register. You tap your phone, bam, you paid in ERG, right? That will take some networking and some tooling to build on top of what we already have. How far is it? It could be as far as the next hackathon. It could be as far as the next Ergo hack. Somebody can come in there and just make this really cool universal payment gateway that's going to be integratable with all these different payment apps that are out there right now, right? That's the tooling. But then somebody else needs to go out to do the networking. I am out there doing this other members of the Ergo community are doing this, but again, it will take a team effort, and it will just take a little bit of time to gain that. But again, we will do it. It's just a matter of time.